So he walks me in my car, practically puts my seatbelt on. I drive off and I'm like, I can't believe you didn't try to kiss me. He's
no
like,
way.
You said you don't kiss in the first date. I'm like, well, I thought you'd try. So I was in a long relationship and then I was single. And I was like, I'm a free agent. So I tweeted about it and was like, I'm taking resumes. And I just started dating different men. But some of them never even kissing them.
Sure.
So I'm at my OBGYN and her and I are talking and we had become friends because I had done some service work in Uganda. She has such a heart for Africa. And so she says, I have someone I want you to meet. He has the best heart.
You didn't ask her to set you up or anything? She just like saw it? Oh my God, that's
And I remember thinking that is such a cool thing to say about someone. Like, he has the best heart. Like, right away, I was like, I'm so intrigued. And I was like, he has to be Christian. Right. I'm not messing around. You got to love Jesus.
He has to be Christian.
You don't have to be a waist clapper, but you got to love Jesus.
Sure.
And she's like, actually, his name is Christian and he's Catholic. And I'm Catholic. I'm like,
wow.
I remember feeling like I was in a movie.
Hold on. You haven't met him yet?
Haven't met him yet.
Have you seen a picture?
No.
No, just.
No.
Okay.
So I said I'd be open to it. And then before I know it, she's like, he's on his way to the office. I'm like, why? So he works in medical sales. Him and her had known each other about 6 years. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my God, I have no makeup on. This is crazy. I start interviewing the medical assistant, the receptionist. Like, how do you know him? How long was he with his last girlfriend?
Checking all the...
So he walks into the office and I just jump up and start asking him every question under the sun, interviewing him.
So you met in the office.
How old are you? What birth order are you? How close are you to your mom? What school did you go to? What kind of car do you drive?
This is not a date yet.
No.
This is like at the office and...
Then he walks me down to my car and he's like, okay, can I have your number?
Oh.
And at the time I had two phones. You know, I had my work phone and my personal phone.
Yeah, that's right. You did. Yeah.
And I'm like, do you want my work number or my personal number? He goes, the one you're going to pick up. I was like,
oh, look at you, Mr. A. I like it.
We made plans for that weekend because I was booked. I'm like, I got dates. Like, I'm a wanted woman. He's like, okay, fine. Sunday afternoon, I'll take it. So then this is Tuesday. We talk that night on the phone, like little 16-year-olds.
Okay.
The next day, he's like, are you sure you're not free tonight? And I'm like, why, did your Tinder date cancel? He's like, no, I don't have a date. I'm like, fine, you can take me out tonight. So we like to say that he took the 105 to the 405 to the 101 to take me on a date. He calls me on the way. I'm like, you're canceling. That's fine. I didn't want to see you anyway.
No.
He's like, no, I just wanted to say, like, I would love to pick you up if you feel comfortable. If not, this is where I have a reservation. I'm like, you're not going to know where I live on the first date. Nice try.
Sure.
And the reservation you chose feels a little too Lady and the Tramp. You want to like have a kissing moment. And just so you know, I'm not going to kiss you on the first date, even though you might want to. And even though I might want to, but I want you to get the bad impression. So we're not going to go there because there's twinkly lights. We're going to a bar and I'm going to show up in a plaid shirt because I know you like country music. I'm going to wear a leather skirt because I got to show a little leg. You're going to love it.
Right.
And I walk in and I remember thinking, this is such a cool date because I feel like he talked a lot and I talked a lot.
Sure.
And I remember feeling like I didn't want the night to end.
Right.
So he walks me to my car because he valeted in the valley. I'm like, what a rookie move. Like, park on the street. He didn't know. He walks me to my car.
It's true.
And I'm like, just so you know, like, as a reminder, I don't kiss on the first date. So like, just when we get to the car, don't try to kiss me because I don't want to like make you feel rejected because I'm going to move. And then it's going to be awkward for everyone. So he's like, okay, weirdo. So he walks me in my car, practically puts my seatbelt on. I drive off and I'm like, I can't believe you didn't try to kiss me. He's
no
like,
way.
You said you don't kiss in the first date. I'm like, well, I thought you'd try. And then
Women, I'm telling you, man.
That night I get a text. It was so cute. It was This is the thing. If a guy is into you, you'll know.
Right.
And if a guy is not into you, you'll know.
Right.
And if a guy's into you and you don't like it, then he's not the guy because then it grosses you out. Right. But all the stars aligned. So anyway, a year later, we're on the beach in Tulum.
Right. Right.
I have no idea.
I know. I kept the pretty good. Yeah.
So we're going to Mexico for our like 1 year anniversary. Kyle, I'm leaving the set.
Oh yeah. Kyle,
he goes, do you know you're getting engaged this weekend? I'm like, what? Like, no, I'm not. all the girls are like, why would you say that? And he's like, I don't know. You're going to Mexico. It's been a year. Like, Mr. A is amazing.
But he didn't know?
He didn't
just said
know.
It. Like,
But I literally was like, that's so weird. No, it's not happening. Like, it's happening in a couple months maybe. Or like another 6 months.
Sure.
Another year even. I was so content in my relationship. So we go to Mexico. We're walking on the beach. And he's like, let's take a photo. So he props his phone up and he clicks video. Thank the Lord I taught him something about production. Like, capture the moment. And so I take my sunglasses off. And when I take my sunglasses off, he's down on one knee. And I'm just like... But I remember when he showed the box, he's like telling me all this. I don't even remember. I literally was like, did you already talk to our parents about this? Does my dad know? Does your dad know? Does your mom know? Does my mom know? He's like, everyone knows. I'm like, oh, everyone knows. But
before you said yes, you asked all those questions?
Yes.
Oh, Brandi.
I don't think I even said yes. If Chris was here, he'd be like, I don't know when she said yes, because I saw the box and it said Edward Avedis. And I was like, it was so special because I just couldn't believe that, like, you guys had this thing and I had no idea. It was just, and then he takes he opens the box. And I remember just thinking, this is the most ginormous thing I've ever seen. It's so sparkly. I saw it was rose gold. Right. And I was like, and I took it and put it on. I didn't even let him put it on. I was like.
It's such a Brandi move.
And I'm just this. I'm like, oh. And then we kissed. And then the whole time, the whole day, the whole trip. Yes. I mean, it's like, I'm so glad if any men are watching, ask the girl to marry you the day. Like, if you're going on a trip, don't wait till the end of the trip. Yes. Where are you putting that ring? It's burning a hole in your pocket. He asked me the first day. And then I'm like in my swimsuit. Like I'm literally like, I need a pina colada. Right. Look at that. Waving. I literally couldn't stop looking at it. Right. It was the best.
That's good advice. Do it as soon as you can on the trip.
Do it as soon as you can.
He did good. He did good.
I still get compliments on it.
Yeah. You
Cushion
had one
cut,
of the most popular.
Halo. Dainty.
Yep. People always ask me about this ring.
Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie.
That was it.